مرسی خیلی خوش اومدید.
An instrument called the santur for us this evening. Thank you, Mr. Atai. Thank you for joining us for the screening of the documentary entitled Education Under Fire. I'm Geeta Nasiri Nasipur, and I will be your MC for the evening. This documentary is part of a program of action co-sponsored by Amnesty International about an important human rights violation, the right to education. It tells a poignant and compelling story about the plight of the Baha'i youth in Iran who are denied access to higher education just because of their ideological and religious beliefs. It is an amazing story and hard to believe that such a thing could be happening in the 21st century. Imagine that you are a high school graduate and would like to go to college. You are a straight-A student, you have an excellent SAT score, you have great letters of recommendation, you're active in the community, and participate in numerous extracurricular activities. In other words, imagine that you're the ideal student candidate and would get into any college or university in the US and would probably get a scholarship as well. Now, assume all the facts I've just stated are the same, except that you don't live in the US, you live in Iran. And on your college or university application, you have to specify your ideological or religious belief. Going down the row, Ms. Niknaz Aftahi, 27 years old, is the first graduate of the Baha'i Institute for Higher Education Architecture Program. She entered the IHE in 2005 and in 2010 came to the US to pursue her master's degree. Her bachelor's degree was recognized by 5 schools in the US, including U of Penn and UC Berkeley. Next to her is Mr. Omid Yousefian, 29. You may have noticed him in the video. He studied computer science at the IHE and received his second bachelor's degree in psychobiology from UCLA. He is currently a medical student at UCSD School of Medicine. Next, we have Dr. Shahrzad Rezvani, who has 22 years of corporate and teaching experience. She has been involved with BIHE since 2002 in different capacities, such as teaching various courses of the MBA program, assisting in curriculum development for undergraduate programs, and serving as a mentor and thesis and capstone advisor. Mr. Lawrence Pfeiffer, past director of the Masters for Education Instructional Technology and Masters of Education Educational Computing University programs. He's a founding board member of San Diego Computer Using Educators and currently serves the IHE as a computer technology associate, where he assists the global affiliated instructors with web design and implementation of BIHE computer classes. And Ms. Marjan Berrigan is a member of the board of directors and the past vice president of the San Diego chapter of the United Nations Association. Ms. Berrigan is a strong advocate and supporter of BIHE, the Education Under Fire campaign, and for upholding the universal right to education as stated in the Article 26 of the UN Declaration of Human Rights.
Transferring your credits to the United States.
For medical school. When I came here, the first thing that I did, the first day, I went to UCLA to see, okay, if this degree is going to be accepted to UCLA, and the immediate answer was no, which was very disappointing. And I thought maybe if I start taking pre-med courses and at the same time talking with different medical schools, it would help to figure out which school would accept my credits. And I contacted different medical schools, and none of them even had heard of BIHE. So I thought maybe I can trick them and get a master's degree here in the
Could you
US.
get close to the microphone, please?
Sure. So, and get a master's degree in one of the universities that is recognized, that recognizes BIHE, like Cal State University in Northridge. I took GRE, I took TOEFL. I was about to go to that university. Then I thought maybe if I contact medical schools and tell them this is my plan to come to your school with one master's degree, it might help. And when I called them, they told me that we are smarter than you. We know that your bachelor's degree is not recognized, so don't even try that. They said it in a vague language, though. But anyways, I had to start from scratch. I went to UCLA for psychobiology. I finished second degree, and then I was able to apply to medical school. So basically, for medical school, it didn't work at all. But for finding jobs or doing research, yes, it worked.
One of the things that tonight's meeting is all about is soliciting the assistance of those of you here who are attending tonight, especially because of your interest. First of all, I have to compliment everyone who's here. You've taken the first two steps of interest. One is showing up and attending and expressing interest, and two is taking a look at the video. And as I met a gentleman here tonight, Don, he mentioned, you know, we don't get the facts on the American news about this type of information. It's coming to these kinds of events, and the Education Under Fire movement is growing in 24 countries around the world. Our governments, educational institutions, and our motive, the Friends of Education Under Fire and of BIHE, want to let you know that there are several other steps that we hope that you will take tonight. One of them is to request to be on a mailing list when new programs come up where we invite people to join in and help raise awareness, because we found that raising awareness with regards to the government of Iran and the leaders, they pay attention to this, and it helps mitigate some of the harshness that they're meting out. If you go to the website, educationunderfire.com, you'll find that there's under actions, take action, there's a place where you can check a box and put in your email and put in your first and last name, and we'll keep in touch with you. We ask you to do that. As a matter of fact, if you have a 3G or 4G moment, you can do that right now. Another way is working with local community areas of interest, with Amnesty International, with Scholars at Risk, with the United Nations associations. There's letter writing campaigns. We just finished up a campaign of soliciting 25,000 signatures being sent to the leaders of Iran, talking about this incredible opportunity of letting the students in Iran help the country grow and develop, which is the motivation behind their education, is to educate their children, educate the up-and-coming youth of Iran to form a better society. So that was a letter-writing campaign that we had, and we reached that goal here earlier in the year. Our next campaign will be starting in July, I believe. To find out what that is, sign up on our website if you would. Additionally, take a look at the Nobel Peace Prize laureates letter. We have copies for you in the lobby and also in the meeting room across the courtyard. We invite you all to come there and also meet the panel and meet some of the other individuals who are making a difference to help these youth in Iran, to help the teachers in Iran, the imprisoned in Iran, to have a voice. You know, we're in the home of the brave, right? The land of the free here. We need to stand up and be the voice for those in Iran who are voiceless.